Before advertising on the internet, there was advertising on billboards, magazines, TV and radio. Some were outstanding at swaying the general public and some were not. Various research has been done throughout the last century on how people engage with advertising. Psychologists, sociologists, researchers and marketers have all tried to answer the question with new theories and frameworks in defining what consumers go through when engaged in advertising. In 1889, Amos Lewis, in his book Financial Advertising, proposed a system called ADA in identifying the different stages of a journey consumers go through when buying a product. The basic premise around ADA circulated around attention, interest, desire, and action. Lewis believed if something was to grab your attention, draw your interest, make you desire it, ultimately it will lead you into action. This was the catalyst of defining advertising engagement. Throughout the years, this theory was expanded upon and changed. However, with the implementation of digital advertising, advertising engagement has significantly changed. Today, digital advertising has enabled a level of interaction and dialogue between marketers and consumers, whereby the two are becoming equal partners in the advertising experience, often co-creating the meaning of the brand. Publishers and marketers still drive content, however, it is the consumer who inevitably chooses what to spend valuable time on, personalizing the experience. So the question is, how do we engage with digital advertising today? Two methodologies chosen to answer this question are using surveys and biometric studies. Using biometric research allows us to examine cognitive responses in test subjects, which in turn can be interpreted to information. Biometric studies measure the unconscious physical reaction of human characteristics. This allows our researchers to answer questions that cannot be answered from the use of survey and gain an insight on the triggers of advertising engagement. Participants were hooked up on machines that measured the heart rate increase, pupil dilation, and eye tracking whilst being shown various ads and campaigns. By doing this, it allowed us to determine what the body subconsciously reacted to. It also allows us to examine various cognitive responses of advertising engagement. By studying biometrics, it allowed our researchers to understand that for maximum engagement in digital advertising, ads need to be relevant to the consumer. Data gathered from the participants showed a higher gaze time to ads that the participants related to. Furthermore, if the ad is content relevant, people will spend more time engaged with it. By looking into digital advertising, it allows marketing and media companies to understand and recognize what viewers go through when engaged with advertising. This will impact on how they drive content, use of marketing dollars, and ultimately enable them to create the best ad for maximum engagement.